Hey everyone, how are y'all doing? This video is going to be about the 5 different phases of borderline personality disorder. With this video I'm trying to help people who has been asking me about how to deal with someone with BPD. And also for people who have BPD to understand more and more what is going on inside of them. And I can't stress this enough, borderline personality disorder is not a multiple personality disorder. But when you're having a conversation with someone who has BPD, it can feel like you're having a conversation with more than one person. Because one minute they are angry and screaming at you, and the next minute they are crying and sad. Well, to give you some more inside information on how it's possible that a person with BPD has so many mood swings within one conversation, I looked up a lot of information, especially from these 2 books. And I came across this information about a tool that is called Schema modes, which was created by Dr. Jeffrey Young, who is also the creator of Schema therapy. You know, when a person with BPD suffers from a lot of mood swings within a conversation, according to Jeffrey Young, it could be that the person is switching from one mode, one Schema mode, to another mode. Now, what are Schema modes? Well, you have 5 of them. You have detached protector, abandoned/abused child, angry impulsive child, punitive parent who is in conflict with the child, and you have the healthy adult. Now it could be that a person with BPD within a conversation is switching from the abused child to, for example, the angry child or the punitive parent. And that all happens in like a second, you know? And now I'm going to show you what that looks like in a conversation. I'm going to have a conversation with myself, me being the healthy adult who is not afraid of dealing and showing emotions. And the other person is going to be the other 4 modes or phases, as I call them. Now I'm going to confront him with the fact that his mother is going to leave him tomorrow for a very long time. Well, that part of this conversation is made up, it's not true. But the rest of the conversation is actually my personal story, so I'm also sharing a lot of stuff with you guys. So, okay, so your mother, she's leaving tomorrow, isn't she? Yeah, yes she is. She finally got that job that she always wanted. How do you feel about it? Well, I think it's the right choice for her to make right now. Yes, that's all about her, but how do you feel about it? How do you want me to react on that? Am I supposed to cry or something? Okay, meet the protector. In the beginning of the conversation, everything went well. Well, that is what it looked like. But he wasn't answering any of my questions. He was avoiding them. He was talking about something else. He was talking about what it would be like for his mother. But he was not talking about his own emotions. And that is what this mode, phase, or whatever you want to call it, does. It works like a mask. It doesn't want to show any emotions because that is scary. And it wants to stay safe. It wants to stay in control. He's trying to push you away because you're not allowed to see the abandoned child or the angry child or the punitive parent behind that mask. But he can also become very angry, and he's about to get very angry at me because he wants to push me away. So the next question, do you feel that I want you to cry? Well, that's the reason why I brought it up, isn't it? You want me to feel things? Why do you do this when you're talking about feelings? Oh, get off my back. You people always watching everything that I do. Okay, so now I pushed him further and further away from me. Now what can I do about that? Well, first of all, be patient, you know. It takes a long time for this person to remove that mask and show you what is behind that mask. Try to gain their trust by being there for them, you know, and encourage them to express their feelings, but don't push it. His last words were, watching everything I do. So I'm going to respond on that. Watching everything you do? Who is watching everything you do? You. I'm mother, my family, everybody. So your mother is watching everything that you do. Oh, here we go with the mommy issues. Okay, as you can see, I'm still dealing with the protector. But what I'm going to do now is trying to gain his trust. By showing him that I'm listening and I'm trying to understand what he's saying. So, here we go. I'm sorry, but I don't understand what you mean. You're saying that your mother is always watching everything that you do? Yeah, she is. I forgot to pick up her ticket yesterday. And when I found out about it, the place was already closed. I had to call her, tell her that I didn't have it. And then she said she was going to do it herself today, and she hung up the phone. That always happens. So stupid. That always happens? Yeah. I've never been good at these things. So this happened before. Millions of times. I remember that I had to come home right after school. I had to bring back my library book. And then I got distracted and I was looking for a new book. Then I ended up being really late. She was just sitting there, like she always was, drinking, waiting for me to come home. She was furious. Okay. So, as you can see now, he is opening up to me. We're not dealing with the protector anymore, we're dealing with the punitive parent now. This mode is like a little voice inside his head telling him that he's nothing, he's a failure, and he should be punished for the fact that he is expressing himself, because expressing yourself is for pussies. The child inside of him is not allowed to come out. You can recognize the punitive parent by, because he's saying stuff like, I'm a loser. What can you do to help him? Well, first of all, create a safe place. Become a safe place for him. Where he can express himself, you know? Because when he's finally ready to express himself, to open up, and you are the one who's judging his thoughts and feelings, you'll make him feel like, okay, I'm expressing myself, and that's wrong. My thoughts are wrong, my feelings are wrong, I am wrong, I am a failure, I need to be punished. And he goes straight back into not, because he opened up, you know, he became the child, and you were judging him, it was wrong. So then he's back to the punitive parent again. He closes the door, and it will take him a long time to open up to you again. So my next question will be, what did you say to her? I kept on asking things like how I thought that I would ever become successful, if I couldn't even be on time. Things like that. And she kept repeating them over and over and over again. She was drunk, of course. How did she make you feel? Furious! I mean, I was at the library. I wasn't doing drugs or anything. I was at the library. She was supposed to be proud of me. Okay, he finally reached the child inside himself, the angry, impulsive one. He is fighting against the punitive parent. The punitive parent is saying that he's not allowed to enjoy himself, punishment. But he's not going to listen, and he'll do something impulsive, like shopping, having sex with strangers, drinking. This behavior could lead to bad consequences. And that is giving the punitive parent the chance to punish him again. Now, how can you help him? Well, not listening to the punitive parent is a good thing. But instead of being impulsive, it's important to express his needs in a more healthy way, like going to the gym. Okay, next question. So you were furious. What did you say to her? Nothing. Nothing? But you were furious. She never listens. And if I would have been on time, like I was supposed to, never would have happened. So you did wrong. You're furious at yourself. Just like when you forgot to pick up her ticket. You should have listened. So you deserve punishment. I'm not going to talk about my self-harm. Okay. See, I went too far. I'm going to ask him another question. What are you going to say to her when she's about to get on a plane tomorrow? I don't know. And now finally we have reached the abandoned, abused child. This child can't find solutions to its problems. And it can make you feel like you are the one who has to find the solutions to his problems. Everything depends on you. He's thinking very black and white. Like when he calls you and you don't pick up the phone, you don't want to see him anymore. That's the way he thinks. Now what can you do to help him? Show him that you appreciate him. Praise him for the things that he has accomplished. Remember, he's not allowed to receive compliments. That is what his punitive parent is saying, because he's a loser. So be honest and don't make things up. And be that safe place for him. Okay everyone, that was it. I hope you're all doing well and I hope this was helpful. And remember, it's very hard dealing with people who have BPD. But it's even harder being a person who has BPD. So, take care you all. Bye bye.